Okay, folks, this is something that comes from the piggishness of corporations. Let's see how we go with this piece. See if we can make this one come up a treat. Definitely need 400 for this. Okay, let's see what this is. It is, I found it on the footpath, Fuse. It's a dongle. It's like a headphone jack dongle for an iPhone, like an Apple, with this lightning connector with 3.5 millimeter, whatever you call it, jack or whatever. Anyway, it's what Apple did. It was controversial at the time, taking away the headphone jack on the iPhone 7 and having it what they call AirPods. And, you know, it's all about the love of money when that happens. And I really am angry at companies like Apple who do that sort of shit. The man behind Apple, his name is Tim Cook, and he's an asshole. He's a dick. He's a fuck. He doesn't care about how things work and how not. You know, heaps of people loved the old headphone jack. They really loved it. You know, it was what they were used to, and when that was removed, it's like, hey, well, what's happened here? You know, like, it's really silly the way Apple decided to pull off the headphone jack and replace it. And you have to now, if you want to use wired headphones, you have to use, indeed, one of these. Real silly, you know, real dumb. But that's Apple, you know, that's the stupidity behind the creation of these Apple products, is this dumb fuckery of this love of money. And Tim Cook is nothing like the original Steve Jobs. He's nothing. He's a fuck. He's an idiot. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know how to fucking make anything work. Stupid idiot. Slut. I don't know why he did that. Yeah, because headphone... Why did they do that? What the fuck did they... Because you have to buy wired, you have to buy, not wired, but you got to buy AirPods. And if one AirPod falls out of your ear into the gutter and the yellow toner is out, shit. Yeah, so basically you drop your iPod in the gutter and you have to buy a new set. So it's a real rip-off. I don't know what we're going to do about it. We're just going to keep going at it. Maybe we should change the fucking toner. That might be better. Yeah, we'll get that happening now, folks. I'll just put the phone down. But yeah, Apple is like all about profiteering and marketing and profiting. And they don't care about you or I. They just care about their fucking money. And I'll just go get this toner cartridge out. Sorry, folks. Now I'm just going to shake this toner cartridge, this new one. I'm doing that now. Give it a good hard shake. And just remove the little orange seal off there. And put that damn toner cartridge in the fucking... This lasted longer than I thought. But, you know, you get that sometimes. But now we're just happy. We're going to lose all the settings. So this will be recycled, this toner cartridge. So yeah, we're all back now. I'm going to utilise this as a Shit. I don't know what we're going to do with this one, folks. Make it into a movement piece or a still piece. We're just going to maybe... I don't know what to do with it, folks. But basically, yeah, I really resent the way Tim Cook decided to remove the headphone jack and just have this stupid dumbass AirPods. They're a stupid idea, these AirPods. They don't really... They look stupid, although people have now become so fucking used to seeing them as they are. People have become used to them, and Samsung have also followed suit a while back and removed theirs. So it's been a game changer for the industry, for the mobile phone industry. So it's a fucking load of shit that Apple started, and of course Samsung are now into it as well, which really is a disappointment, folks. But what can you do? We're not rich people, we're not fucking, and the thing is, these nerds and geeks that are fanboys and fangirls of Apple, they're just getting shafted, they're just getting taken for a song, taken for a fucking song by Tim Cook. They just get run over by all this shit. They have no control over what goes into the products. They're just fanboys and fangirls. Nerds and geeks shouldn't have to be like that. We should fight that. I don't understand why nerds and geeks have to be fanboys and fangirls of this shit. Honestly, I'm over it. I really hate the way people have developed almost a sense of tribalism about it. No, it looks a bit better than that one. That one looks better. But basically, yeah, it's proven to be a real pain in the ass, but what can you do? You have no fucking power to do anything. You can't change the world like you'd like to change it. You just can't. You just can't fucking do anything to unseat the status quo that we have. It's just all about money, and the people who've got the power are usually assholes who've got plenty of money, who can do what they fucking well want, not care, not have any conscience, and they don't get into trouble. They untouchables. That looks shit house, actually. I do think this version is better. I actually think I might turn it into a movement piece. But yeah, I just get so sick of this whole feeling that people want to still remain loyal to the companies that build these things that you could call monstrosities, these monstrous products. And you just have no power to stop this shit from happening. It just keeps going and going and going until... And who cares about the environment these days? That's the problem. We don't have much environmental stewardship, even though Apple likes to boast about running on renewables and all that shit, ticking all the boxes. And I really have... If you want to save the environment, why can't phones be made to last longer? Like 10 years at least, just upgrade the software every now and then, and make sure the upgrades are not destroying the product, because a lot of the time you hear stories about Apple products slowing down when you have an update applied, and it really is a problem. Like if that's the case, that's not good for the planet, and people are going to throw their phones perhaps in the rubbish bin, and that's not good. So, fuck you, Apple. Fuck you, Tim Cook. Honestly, you really have excelled yourself in the area of dumb fuckery. I have no respect for Tim Cook, folks. He can go fuck himself. So I think of you, Tim Cook, and your fucking products. Go fuck yourself, bitch. Money fucker. you're a money fucker. Don't have respect for money fuckers. Money fuckers can go to buggery, and that's too big anyway. Make that smaller. But basically, yeah, I just get sick and tired of these money fucked idiots controlling everything. That they think they rule, they think they're fucking cool. They suck. They really do. They suck. They suck at what they do. They suck everywhere. And they make a lot of money, and that's the only thing they can add to their name is their ability to make loads of fucking money at the expense of the world, at the expense of fanboys and fangirls who are gullible enough to accept this shit, to take it lying down. I'm going to make this into a movement piece now. So yeah, it really is a pain in the ass the way the world has become so fucked up, the way the rich people get richer and the poor get poorer. And COVID-19 was probably another money fucker's result. That somehow something went wrong, and yeah, and the money, all about money. Apparently it was in a marketplace where this damn COVID started. So yeah, where illicit animal trade happens, and you know that these animals that are eaten as delicacies can often carry diseases. So, and that's come up looking quite interesting. I think we could work with that. I think that could be something we could look at. This might be turning up better than I thought. But yeah, you just can't win with these money fuckers, folks. They have control over everything in our lives, and I'd like to see that change. I'd like to see the balance of power shift from them to us. That we as people can somehow leverage what we have available to us, like social media, for example. If we could have more productive use of social media, if we can somehow beat. I know that's the thing with social media, it's limited too, because basically you can't get much coverage on social media alone. You have to go higher. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get in touch with a lost partner, and I'm trying to get myself and my demos on the 6 o'clock news, trying to get myself out there to get in touch with this partner. And I find that social media alone isn't achieving my aim. I tried it. I thought that I could crack the media with social media, but it didn't work. But I'm missing a lost partner, folks. You know, it's not all about Tim Cook and all that sort of gripes, all these gripes that I have against the rich people and all that. I'm really missing someone that I really care about, and I'm trying to get in touch. And judging by how the social media has helped me find Luigi, it hasn't. It's only part of it. It's part of the story. The rest of it has to be completed by the TV to get in touch with my partner Luigi. And it's really hard to get in touch. I'm not getting any real cooperation from the media, which has really proven to be a frustration, a real pain point, if you will. But I'm trying my best to use my talent. And yeah, and speaking of talent and lack of talent, I see Tim Cook, unlike Steve Jobs, is not talented. He's just a cunning money fucker, money maker. He just cares about money. So what can I do? I can't make a difference here. I just have to get in touch with Luigi at this stage. But, I really hate the way everything is about money these days. And you see it shows in everything that is made and everything that is produced, pretty much. You don't have any pride in one's work, workmanship and design workmanship and all that sort of stuff. You don't see that, folks. And that's the same with Apple. He doesn't care about the product, so how could he care about anything else but money? Tim Cook. This is Tim Cook's legacy. Anyway, that's come up looking quite interesting. I think we can now call this Tim Cook shit finished.